Thanks so much, Ed. I'm really delighted to receive the Mary A. Kilfoil Award for outstanding contributions to advancing innovations in entrepreneurship education. And I want to thank the Canadian Council for Small Business and Entrepreneurship. I'm absolutely delighted to receive the award, not because it's a great honor and privilege to be mentioned in the same breath as the late Mary Kilfoil, but also it gives me an opportunity to talk about her and share a bit about what I know and what I saw. John McRitchie, who many of you know, reintroduced us in 2018 when she was with the Norman Newman Center for Entrepreneurship. And I actually found the email. It was really the start of a great partnership. She supported us in our work with the Women Entrepreneurship Knowledge Hub. We supported her in work with CCSBE, and it was really a great reciprocal partnership. She and I both had PhDs, although she had a much better one than I did in economics. And we were both believers in the importance of entrepreneurship as a driver for economic and social development, and the need to build partnerships between academia, business, and community. She certainly had the academic chops of anyone in this room to do what all of us do in terms of publications, but she was very, very preoccupied with driving change. And as the executive director, president, and chair of the board of CCSBE, she was really relentless in her efforts to build connections. John referred to her as the heart, soul, and brains of the organization. And it's not at all surprising that we had to cancel the conference because of her untimely death last year. Among her many achievements was the development of the Starting Lean course, which she brought to Dal in 2012. And it transformed entrepreneurial education and was recognized with the National Entrepreneurship Educator Award from Startup Canada. Mary and I were the same generation. She's a little older. And working in entrepreneurship, I'll tell you, is not easy because it's often considered a young people's game and a young man's game and a technology game. So I was really impressed with her work to show that age is just a number. And she won second place just last year in a national pitch competition for her presentation on certified age-friendly employers. She went on to start the Aging Proactively initiative with her husband, which was completed this year. But really what I want to focus on is what I learned from Mary. It really wasn't until her passing that I came to understand a lot of her accomplishments, and it reinforced for me what I had previously observed about her. She often was the smartest, most accomplished person in the room, but that was never, ever, ever her preoccupation. She was amazingly humble and patient and focused on supporting others and building relationships. Her preoccupation was people. And from the first introduction by John, it was obvious. Mary wanted to engage. You know, she'd never just send an email, which she could have a phone call or even a coffee, which was better. And after her passing, I learned so much more about the extent of her influence, the many, many, many students, entrepreneurs, and ecosystem players whose lives she had touched. And of course, I learned more about her family and her commitments to the community. So when I was thinking about what to say about Mary, the phrase that kept ringing in my ears was sweetness and light. I really valued what she was that I was not. And this is often a cliche, but it really, really was apt. She lit up any room, real or virtual, that she entered. She really cared about people, regardless of their education, their rank, or their position. She valued research, but not at the expense of practice. She saw it as a way to drive change. And I think that there are lessons in the way she set her priorities, she lived her life, and she gave to others, for all of us. It's a reminder to reflect on what we want our legacy to be and perhaps is really important for academics because I know we can all get preoccupied with our publications and our grants and chasing citations and counting angels on the head of a pin. Mary was as smart and accomplished as many in this room, but her impact was really extraordinary. And I'm pleased to have an opportunity to reflect on her lasting legacy. Like so many others, I'm grateful for knowing her, and I'm grateful for knowing that this award will continue to resonate and make a real difference in the lives of many to come. I'm also happy we will be able to shine a light on Mary and others every year as a reminder of what is really important in the work that we do. Thank you so much.